السلام عليكم واهلا وسهلا بيكم في حلقه جديده وفيديو جديد. وفي فيديو النهارده هنكمل تختيم لعبه بلاد لاينز 2. كل اللي ناقصنا دلوقتي مهمتين، مهمه ان احنا نروح نقابل لو وما ننساش انها مكاره، وان احنا نروح نقابل كاتسومي قائده الاناركيين. فخلونا نشوف الحوار هيدور معاهم ازاي، ومن غير ما نطول في المقدمات كتير يلا بينا نبدأ. طيب زي ما احنا شايفين كده احنا فتحنا القدرات كلها، جمعنا كل انواع الدم يعني اللي كانت مطلوبة، فتحنا كل القدرات مع كل الممثلين العائلات. ناقص لنا بس دلوقتي ان احنا نشوف بقى ايه هنستخدم انهي قدرة، لان كل صف من دول زي ما قلنا قبل كده القدرة اللي بنستخدمها هي قدرة واحدة من الصف كله، واحنا كده يبقى معانا 5 قدرات نقدر نستخدمهم.
Definitely worth checking in on Katsumi. She has eyes and ears all over. Figuratively, obviously.
ماشي، خلينا بقى نطلع على قاعدة الأناركيين ونشوف هيحصل ايه هناك. ده البار اللي احنا دشدشناه على دماغ الناس. في قاعدة هنا، ماشي. في حاجة ناخدها. جايلك.
Didn't expect this. Figured that once you got back to the prince, that'd be the end of it. But as it happens, I might have something for you.
خليني افخمه اقول لها عايز وجهة نظرك، لاني سأكون ممتنا. ده عادي، ما اعتقدش انه هيأثر. خلينا نقول لها اريد وجهة نظرك.
We both know the court cannot see the whole city.
Oh, they see it. They just choose to ignore the ugly parts. Let's cut through the bullshit. I could use your help. Campbell, I hated his ass, but we made it work. Him losing his head means some other fuck see it as time to riot. They'll be brought down, there's no escaping it. But I don't want mine burned in the fire. You understand how it works here, right? Seattle is special.
لماذا لا يحترقون؟ فانا كده برخم عليها، بس انا خايف اسيب الاناركيين برضو. بس احنا ضد اي قتل في العموم طالما ما ضرناش. الواحد مش عارف اللعبة هتاخدنا على فين، فخلونا نقول لها ماذا تقصد بخاصة.
What do you mean by that?
From here to Atlanta, thin bloods are hunted down, staked, burned to ash, because their sires can't sheathe their teeth. The trash of the streets. It's not a fucking choice, it's a state of being. In Seattle, we had a truce. A haven. Or I thought we had. It's fraying fucking thin. I need you to shut down some Masquerade breakers before it becomes a bonfire. Sheriff.
خلينا نقول هنساعدها.
Tell me who and where.
Straight to it, huh? Look, I was a surgeon way back. To save a patient, you gotta make a cut. Sometimes it's on me to spot the dead meat. And sometimes, yeah, I'd give that word to the sheriff. Same still applies. You ready to step up? Be my scalpel?
المشكلة ان في العربي انا مش عارف انه نهج معقول. انا موافق، يمكننا ان نعمل معا ولا لا احنا 2 ولا العكس. خلينا نقول يمكننا ان نعمل معا عادي، احنا عايزين نلعب.
I am no one's implement, but an ally?
لا يبقى العربي صح.
Time to time, perhaps.
Haven't had one of those in a while. I'll think about it.
خلينا ما نقولش الحفلة التنكرية، نقول هفعل هذا لمساعدتك، بس خايف الجملة تبقى مضايقاها. خلينا نقولها سأفعل هذا لمساعدتك.
I will do this for you.
This'll help my problems.
لا
You
ماشي.
look good with your new boss. See what talking can do for us? You'll find what you're looking for somewhere near St. Stephen's Church. Just keep your eyes open.
بدأت مهمة خفض الحرارة.
Never thought Katsumi would turn the gun on her own folk, but here we are.
يعني عاوز نطلع فوق حاجة ونفعل. معناش يبقى نجيبها. معناش السكاكين.
The park, huh?
Yeah, he's in that spot with his back. You're fucking dead.
ونجمع الناس على التاني. ما عملش.
That'll do it. Heard them mention more activity at the park. Only one place that could be. A few blocks over next to Weaver Tower. Opposite side of the Atrium nightclub.
اوه ده هيودونا مكان تاني. ما انا عايز اشحن قدراتي، انا هخش عليهم كده.
They're not even trying to hide.
No shit. Help! They're after numbers! No more hiding.
Leave me alone!
تعالى. والله لا. في كام واحد بقى باقي؟ بكل بساطة.
We better go to the auto repair and check on Max.
اوه ده بيديني 4 دقايق
Hopefully that
لكل
was a second
مكان.
rise and we'll find him hunkered down where he was before. Here we are then. Max sure knows how to get into trouble.
ماشي سهلة دي.
You're gonna pay for every single thin blood your asshole buddy.
جديد ده. كل ده ابو الواد. ماشي هتحقق منه، بس خلينا نهدى. بتاع الاصفر ده يعدي، الاخضر ينزل اغلبه وبعد كده نكمل. ماشي خلينا ننزل نشوف ماكسي. حد جوه ولا ايه؟ لا.
Hey, look, we can work this out. Fire. Shit. You here to finish me off?
خلينا نقول عايزين منك ايه. كان ينبغي التعامل دي، اعتقد انها وحشة فيها تقليل يعني او هتنرفزه. تمت معالجة المشكلة، ده بوريله ان انا جامد بس ممكن ما تأثرش فيه، انما ماذا يريدون منك؟ انا عايز معلومات.
What do they want from you? Did you provoke them?
No. Not me. Reckon they want payment for what Benny did. I can't blame them. My child, my fuck up. Now the Thin Bloods are out for revenge.
I seem to have dealt with the troublemakers. For now. I will leave you.
Wait, please. Look, I don't know what to do. It will keep happening. I can't just hide.
خلينا نقول له تصالح مع كاتسومي. ما لو قلت له ليست مشكلتي، امال دوري ايه؟ امال شريف البلدة ليه؟
Then you must make amends. Your child terrorized Thin Bloods, so offer your assistance to Katsumi. She is well respected.
You're right. I owe them. But maybe she deserves to have me destroyed.
Maybe. Or maybe a true kindred will be useful to her cause. You have strength. Use it.
Maybe you're right.
We cannot linger. There has been enough noise here to draw mortals.
Thanks, Fire. I'll see you around.
ماشي نرجع لكاتسومي.
We should get back.
You found them, huh?
لقد قمت بعملة القذر دي سخنة قوي، فخلينا لقد تم التعامل مع أعدائك.
You have fewer problems to worry about tonight. Well done.
I told you. All I'm trying to do is keep my people safe.
We have kept your people safe. For now.
You want to shoot the shit or we done here?
What do you get from standing with the Thin Bloods?
What do I get? Well, I get the constant stress of leading folks I don't want to lead, saving folks no one else will save. And I even got a cute makeover for my trouble.
Who needs saving? Thin Bloods?
Yeah, plus others besides. Anyone who ain't got nowhere else to go. That's Seattle for me. See, me and Campbell had a deal. I don't like to see people torn apart for no reason. He was smart enough to see that Thin Bloods ain't going away. Wanted control, and maybe access to alchemy. Made a big show of throwing me out of the court, so Thin Bloods would listen to me. My scar was him sealing the deal. Branding me, just like the other trash.
What's your opinion of the new prince?
You really want to know? Or you intel gathering for the court?
لا، أحترم رأيك.
You are a leader in the city, and I think your counsel is valuable.
Not sure how valuable it is, but at least you're thinking. You really want my opinion? We could do a lot worse than we are. Things around here ain't great for Thin Bloods. I reckon she could make them better if we give her half a chance. Not everyone sees it the same way. I'm fighting a lot of pressure from the Anarchs to take her out. But fortunately, she's got a kindred no one wants to fuck with on her side.
ماشي كويس. خلينا بقى
What
نتحدث
do
عن
you know of
ماكس.
Benny's sire, Max?
Not a whole lot.
I suggested he pay you a visit.
Sorry, hun. I'm not much of a hostess, you know?
He wants to make amends for what his child did. I thought you could make use of him.
A Cammy sheriff sending troops to the Anarchs? Well, there's the thing.
بطلي
Must you
تدخين.
do that?
Do what?
The smoke does nothing to your lungs, good or bad. Why bother?
We all have our vices.
I will let you get back to your night.
Don't be a stranger, hun. I don't mind having someone like you around to keep me on my toes.
ماشي
She likes
خلينا نروح
you. That's no
للو.
small thing toward a Cammy. And make no mistake, long as you're sheriff, You are a Cammy. Now, Glacier, reckon we've put off our appointment with Luke too long.
ايوه ده حقيقي. حاجة بس ما ينساش قالوا لنا مكارة. مكارة، فنخلي بالنا منها، ما نصدقش اغلب كلامها. يلا يا ستي خلينا نشوف عايزة ايه.
You again.
انا هنا كما امرتي بفخامة، شكرا لمساعدتك. اعتقد انا هنا كما امرت، حاسس فيها دونية شوية، احنا اقل منها. خلينا انا شكرا لمساعدتك.
I wish to thank you. Your name meant a great deal to the court. They said I could do you a service.
Did I ask for you? I don't... Oh, yes. The gangrel. Do you know of the arrangement? That the court supply me with suitable meals?
لا.
They sent me a gangrel lout to act as my gopher, to replace... the singing of reptiles in the pulse of the blood. The call of the sun as the dry seeds burn. The red that runs through unfertile soil. The wind that flays sinew from heartstring.
ايه الكلام ده؟
Can you hear it, Nomad?
بص انا مش عارف ايه انهي اجابة الصح، بس انا عايز اخدها على قد عقلها، بس مش عارف اقولها لها ازاي. استيقظ من هذا دي هفوقها، اسمع ماذا، اوريها ان انا مش سامع العته اللي هي بتقوله ده. هل انت بخير برضو بتوري ان انت تعبانه، مش عارف. ما ممكن اختار بقى هل انت بخير وخلاص.
Is everything all right?
We were talking of the gangrel.
خلينا بدل برضو نقول لها ماذا حدث للتو، او هل انت مريضة. خلينا نروح اخبريني عن الجنجرل.
The gangrel?
So yes, the arrangement. As I said, the court have sent me a new helper. A gangrel, calling herself Nyx. This is one of that little homunculus's japes, I'm sure of it. A gangrel, to fetch my food.
And this is a problem?
Her attempts have been little better than roadkill. She needs to be educated. Be a dear and have a chat with her, would you? Set her on the right path.
خلينا نسألها
What
أكتر.
more can you tell me about this, Nyx?
I tune out most of her babble, but it is incessant. Despite my best efforts, I can tell you that never mind was better than rumors. And that the Idaho steelheads are having a good season. And that the gourmet coffee down the street smells over-extracted. But as for what I know about her, very little. She irritates me.
نسأل عن
I
تفضيلها.
understand that Ventru tastes vary. What is your preference?
These days, I am particularly partial to the mourners. Those who are not too enervated, either in lust or anger. I find melancholia calms my dreams. It goes without saying that they should be for money. Like fine wine, the older the bloodline, the better. But flavor aside, they must look the part. How would I explain some piercing-ridden, tattoo-covered strumpet to the front desk? This is the Glacier Hotel. I have a reputation to uphold.
مش هقول لها سأفعل هذا من أجل أي حد، أقول لها أين يمكن العثور على
Where will I
نيكس.
find the gangrel?
If she's at her post, you'll find her in the foyer. If not, follow the smell of wet dog. Now, run along, dear. I'll see you again before you know it.
I didn't send the gangrel down in the foyer, but let's take a look.
أكيد نيكس دي مش البنت اللي كانت لابسة أسود تحت اللي علمتنا. لا مش هي.
There we are, the clan of the beast indeed.
Are you looking?
هي دي ماشي.
Well, if it isn't the sheriff, the nomad, right? You've got a big reputation, but damn if you aren't a little thing.
اختار ايه؟ انا عايزة اهتها عشان هي داخلة فيها جامد الصراحة.
Ah, the stray. Another beast looking for a leash.
Hey, watch it! My bite is worse than my bark.
Then you must be sure not to bite off more than you can chew.
You're sharp.
They tell me you have a problem.
حلو.
It's simple. Or it should be. I'm supposed to catch mortals and bring him back to Lou, right? Fresh blood delivered to your door. But Lou won't eat anything I bring back. Picky brat. I can only stomach the moneyed and the mournful. What the fuck does that even mean? They all taste the same to me, like chicken nuggets on legs. I mean, what am I supposed to do, huh? Stick him on a spoon and say, here comes the airplane?
خلينا انت
Where
منين؟
did you come from?
Not much to tell. Boise, baby. Born and bred. Had a good job, had a picket fence, and a yard fit for barbecuing. Until Daddy Gangrel shows up for little cuddle. And suddenly that yard is looking kinda small. But Gangrel life is nothing like how you live here. Kindred wasting eternity seeing who can be the sneakiest asshole.
خلينا نعرف الأول عن
Tell
لو.
me more about your service for Lou.
Honestly, something ain't right with her. And it's not just the fussy feeding. She won't leave her haven at all. But who the hell is she hiding from? She mutters to
حلو.
herself, stares at nothing.
مستخبية من حد.
And the other day, she was laying out clothes for the grand tour. Listen, I know she's a big deal around here, but between you and me, girl is not playing with a full deck.
حلو كمان.
What is it you're hoping to achieve?
I just want to do my job right. Look, I'll level with you. These city bloodsuckers is a whole different world. Everyone's playing these fucking high-stake mind games, and I can't even beat that peg game over at Wagon Wheel. So I need to find ways to be useful if I want to stay here. I figure this keeps me on the right side of the right people.
طيب خليني أقول له يسعدني إني أقابلك ولا دعنا نواصل المهمة. خليني أقول له يسعدني إني أقابلك.
Good to meet you, Nix. I can help. What do you need?
Ugh, I'll take anything. I just need you to find me some blood donors Lou won't turn her damn nose up at. Grab me something with their scent. I don't know, a glove, a wallet, a used tissue, anything. Then I'll do the dirty work.
Find suitable mortals and bring back something with their scent.
What are you looking at? Do I know you from the office? That doesn't sound too bad. Maybe not tonight, though. Thanks.
أهو واحد أهو.
What is it? Did I miss a meeting or something?
Yeah.
Oh. You're one of those 10th floor weird... What are you looking...
I am...
That is our feast found, I reckon. I'd say the doing's done. Best hightail it back to Nix. Let her catch the scents before they fade.
Yo, you done yet?
تتنكي كمان.
So how'd it go?
خلينا نغيظها ولا أنا عملت اللي أنت مش عارفة
I have
تعمل
done
إيه.
what you could not. Here are the items.
Ugh. Hey, I get it. I'm lower than scum to you.
آه.
Holy shit! So that's what she was talking about? Can you smell that? Ugh, those things Lou was saying, moneyed and mournful? This is what it smells like?
أيوه.
Oh my god, thank you. I mean it. Starting off on the right foot round here means more to me than you know.
أقول لها إيه؟ بتقولي البدء بخطوات حكيمة هنا يعني ليه أكثر مما تتخيل، فخلينا نقول لها ماذا
You're
يعني لك؟
desperate to stay here. Why?
A girl can't wander around forever. Look, I'm not stupid. I know I'm the square peg in the round hole. I figure my best shot is to make friends in high places. Prove I'm useful because the useless fuck-ups don't get to stay.
To stay in the city?
Stay in one piece!
There is something here you are not telling me.
Ugh, don't worry about me, sweetie. There's nothing I can't handle. See ya.
We should give Nix time. If Lou isn't satisfied, we'll be sure to hear of it. Well, I reckon that's your sheriff duty scene too, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
ماشي خلينا نخش نريح على طول.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
يعني شتيمة بس هنعديها. قال لك تملقا. خلينا نقول الحكمة ان احنا اقول ما يريدون سماعه، دي الحقيقة. انا بريحهم كلهم.
Carefully laid words gain more than bluster.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
خلينا نتحدث عن صوفيا الأول.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
بس الارتباط البشري فعلا يشكل خطرا.
Growing so close to a mortal is a risk. Any mortal is a point of frailty.
I suppose that's so. Though both pawns and princes were mortal once. Even you.
The Masquerade is not a game. There is no room for error.
ماشي خلينا نتحدث عن لو.
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
هل له مريض؟
Lou Graham is distracted. Ill, perhaps?
Agreed. There's something there right enough. Although I've no notion as to what.
هو دلوقتي اللي بياخدنا على قد عقلنا.
Bones of a mighty mystery. Why did Her Highness take a step back? I never did understand it. A prince giving power away? It's the rarest of things. Maybe this is the cause.
ماشي
I now know
كاتسومي.
more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do. A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
نقول إنها تمتلك إمكانيات.
I have met others like her in the past. Capable of greatness should they desire it.
Maybe if the court wasn't looking to wipe her and her allies out, she might consider it.
أفكار
It is
مفيدة
good to
شكرا
discuss
لك.
these things. But it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
هنروح لفابيان نلعب بيه صح؟
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
أوه.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
خلينا نهديها.
Now, you'll find I'm a caring sort when I've time to get up to speed. So why don't you settle down and tell me your problem, Miss,
Verona. It's just Verona. And calm right down. I find a goddamn death threat in my purse and this freaky looking sword thing.
Oh.
And you want me calm?
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, weren't there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, Detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out. Now this was familiar.
استخدمها على الحاجات دي.
Not the best conversationalist.
Hello there, my little parchment pal.
You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
نقول أنت مميز
Good quality
قليلا.
paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too, see if any old bones fall out. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now listen, I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh, so Miss Verona picked you up in a bar then?
How dare you? I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Well, thank you,
شكراً.
mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood. The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
خلينا نروح
The folks would have
نستكشف.
stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night. right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
خليكي هنا.
Please, stay here. Make yourself comfortable. My colleagues might be a little unsanitary, but you can always trust a police officer. The trick, I find, is to figure out exactly how you can trust them. Trust them to take extended coffee breaks? Obviously. Trust them to lose paperwork? Naturally. Trust them to get irritated when you purloin their supply of paper clips to construct a vital scale model of a crime scene? Always. Anyway, you'll be safer here, within this magical circle of trust.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution
أيوة إيه
you
الحانات
visited?
عشان ألف
Barges,
عليهم.
bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
السجلات دي الاقيها فين؟ هنا او حتة ورا هنا.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research.
حلو.
Well,
أيوه.
if it isn't my favorite flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
خلينا نسأل عن
We're
القاتل.
gonna heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure. There are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
خلينا ده سؤال
Anything that
جديد.
screams being Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery.
نسأل عن دي
Any
بي.
word on DB Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo.
Oh.
The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew. Got anything new on the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. Thanks. I need to follow up.
You know where I am, Detective, if you want to root around.
خلينا نروح ندور هنا.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
Thanks. Got
ماشي.
things to do.
Good luck.
معرفش المعلومات اللي عرفناها منه دي مفيدة ولا لأ، بس خلينا نسمعه.
I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
انا مش بمشي اسرع من الناس، انا بسرع الزمن كله. حد اشرب من دمه جوه هنا. ده بره مش جوه. خلينا نتكلم معاه.
I'd like to buzz your chill just a little.
The traveler's on the road, Detective. They'll be here soon.
Ooh, I have a mighty thirst on me.
It's the act, friend Fabian.
Ooh, you are always a pleasure, Guru. You keep it real.
The ghosts are watching and...
Oh.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
تحقيق رسمي. ممكن يقول لي اخبط راسك في الحيط. خليني اقول له كان لديك تفاحة فاسدة.
Not a social call, Silky. You had someone here last night. Dangerous. Keeping tabs on a girl.
Fabian, I'd be disappointed if I didn't have a dangerous person in my bar. Why, I can count 2 right here, right now. Listen, my friend, you know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
خليني اقول اعتقد ان في صياد.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but...
Then I don't see the problem.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
اداني في وشي يعني بهدلني. قال لي امشي من هنا يالا. امشي غور. امشي. طب خلينا ننزل نكلم اللي تحت ده.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I thought maybe we could chew the fat, maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your bean Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
The boss, this is important. Seattle's
The
soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll staple your lips shut.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the Rebar Killer because, well, He killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
Well, it's just a theory, but I think he's back. That case last week has all his signature moves. Rebar, a missing head, and the sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
نقول له كان خبير.
Because whoever did the killing at Macomb last week was an expert. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah. This turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I guess he was wrong.
Let's just say a horse came in.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
Appreciate.
خلينا نروح نشوف لسه كاتسومي هي رئيستهم ولا بقى مين.
A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe.
ده اللي اكلم. بص اشوف لو في حد تاني حاجة.
And probably is old. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. Someone had a good night, unless they were playing hearts. I wouldn't want to have to clean this place. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood.
ماشي. هو مش متبقي لي حاجة غير ان انا اكلمه.
Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. That was a mess.
خلينا نسأله ايه اللي حصل.
So what happened last night? Anything that stands out?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
اكلمها.
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here.
So, tell me, Pockets. You see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Oh, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Oh.
That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg.
Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch
of steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Western reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Here, so...
That
حاجة
rag
جوه
was best
الفندق.
used to light fires, both literally and figuratively.
يبقى ورا هنا.
The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show.
دي اللي انا هكلمها ماشي.
Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked the big party back in the day. The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked.
بس خلينا نكلمها بقى لان هي الوحيدة المتبقية.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment. Neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
خلينا نسألها كان في حاجة مريبة.
Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it.
ما الذي كانوا
You
يتحدثون
know what
عنه؟
we're talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
Verona.
نروح بار مالكم.
Spare a dollar? Really?
أكلم المساعد بتاعه.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
خلونا نسأل كان في حد بيتبعها.
Did you happen to see anyone following her? Maybe paying a bit too much attention?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
ده عايز.
You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
خلينا نروح للأمير الأول نقول له وبعديها نروح لموقع البناء يعني نثير بلبلة في الأنحاء بعد كده نكمل مهمتنا.
What do you want?
Ah, Fabian. Well,
خلينا نخش مقدمة
Never
كده.
really get the chance to talk.
you're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
طلب مني بني، لا لقد عاد
The
قاتل حديد
rebar killer is
التسلية.
back in town.
The Rebar Killer. Nice name. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Rebar Killer, pair of St. James's swords. Keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joy. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll be off.
I see.
كده استنفذنا الرصاص مرتين، يعني اخترنا اختيارات غلط. ربنا يستر وما يبقاش كان المفروض اقول الكلام بطريقة تانية مهمة يعني. اخر حاجة عندي موقع البناء، هروح استكشفه. اوه ده نفس موقع البناء اللي انا دخلت له مع اسمها ايه.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about.
الريحة، امشي ورا الريحة.
Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul.
صورة فيرونا.
Who didn't? So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
أكلم موبايله صح؟
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any
سلعة
pictures you want
سوا.
to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
Significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down.
نسأله عن رسالة صوتية.
Anyone left a voice mail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12.
If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen. Leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you.
ده مش هو، ده حد بيستخدمه.
David, she must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
What's up?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
باظ بعد الرسالة. ماشي، خلينا نرجع نروح هولندي. اطلع اكلمه ولا اكلم الرئيس؟ اكلمه.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, detective? You got something for me, right?
اقول له لقيت ده.
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop.
ماشي، بس خلينا نشوف الرئيس.
What is it this time? I'm busy.
Yeah, boss, you look real busy. I'll see you later.
مش عايزني اكلمه يعني. طيب خلينا نطلع على محل نوان. تقريبا ده اللي فيه الوادي اللي هو كان بيدينا المهمات ده. في حاجة هنا صح؟
This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my... I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage again. I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind. I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well. But since they were invented, there's been a lot more profanity in the world. And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark. They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order. Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses. Junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
خلينا نسأله كيف حال العمل.
The festive season approaches. At this time I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
ماشي، أبحث عن ذكرى.
Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
خلينا نتكلم عادي.
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Oh.
Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
I'll see you later, Nico.
Enjoy your detecting, detective.
أرجع لها هي في مركز الشرطة.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways.
خلينا نتكلم معاها اللي هي الأسئلة الاستفهامية.
Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Macomb bar.
Oh my God, we got in? I'm sure it was amazing.
You could say that. You threw up on the bouncer. You're blacklisted.
Damn it.
واسأل عن
They
الجلاسير.
remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd go to the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing.
أتكلم على
The Dutchman
الهولندي.
didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely imbibing there, loudly and copiously.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? I must have been out of it. We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather and denim, you know?
Much to my shame, I do know.
أتكلم على
You made it to
هول
the hole in the
زول.
wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character was observing you from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did.
نسأل بقى عن
I found this
الميدالية.
locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
طب خلينا نسأل عن الاسم.
Does the name Ravenna mean anything to you?
What? No, it doesn't. Not anymore. And I'll thank you to keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you asked for my help.
It doesn't
بتخفي
matter.
حاجة.
Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case.
خلينا نضحك عليها.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. Oh, you...
Damn!
You made it... I am... I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop.
Oh.
ماشي، لا تقلقي إنها ليست جريمة تهمني.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it? And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
أيوة، التهديد
I
حقيقي.
have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment.
خوفها.
Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge a rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you.
أيوة اعترفي.
The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo
sister
inside.
ازاي؟
That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the Atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona. As so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the Atrium before it's too late.
طيب أنا بقول دلوقتي إن أنا جامد وحليت القضية والمفروض أروح للأتريوم عشان أنقذ وأمنع الجريمة، فخلينا نشوف هنعمل إيه. أول مرة أجي المكان ده.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
خلينا نقول له قول للسيد مور.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
خلينا أيوة أنا دي.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today?
خلينا نقول له جلسات الحكومة. أنا مش عارف أنهي إجابة صح.
Same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
وأنا أشكرك.
And I appreciate you too. You are just a fantastic security operative. Thank you.
You're welcome, but,
شك فيا.
small things, sir. I've just realized that you definitely are not on our list. Apologies.
Oh, that's a shame.
خلينا نختار تحت دي.
Bouncing is important work too.
Bouncing? Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't suppose.
خليني اختار يا مواطن المرة الجاية.
Again, sir. So I'd like you to know that I appreciate.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
يا مواطن انا ما رضيتش اختارها في الاول عشان ما يقلش منك.
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here. Particularly as this is a private event, and I know you aren't on the list.
أسألها هل تعرفيها رافينا؟
You know Ravenna. I think she's one of your, followers.
I have so many followers. Over 2 million when I last checked.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her, and not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
ما أنا مش عارف هي مشتركة مع القاتل ولا لأ. خليني أقول لها سوف أكون حذرا.
I promise not to poop the party.
What a wonderful image. I may never forget you said that.
I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin, I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
أطلع منين بقى؟ السلم أهو. مش حد بيعرف يتكلم قدام السلم. في سلم تاني. ايه اللي بتعملوه ده؟
What was this? Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent, and I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna?
طيب.
Maybe. I should get on the trail.
بس خلينا نتأكد ان مفيش حاجة هنا. انا كنت ماشي صح. ملحقناش.
And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
استخدم دي.
I needed my strength for other things. I didn't see the point in confusing things.
دي.
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure. Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now.
من امتى ميتة؟
And the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two. Sorry, I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
مت هنا.
Here on the spot, I think.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now... cooling rapidly.
في علامات تانية.
Marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. And you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, detective. Just like the others. A death for kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours.
ماشي إذا ما كنت حقا.
Other than Verona's twin. And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Oh.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Please do, detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
ده حاجة تانية أقدم.
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference.
يا أخت الأميرة.
And to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
خلينا نقول لها لكنك ذكرتي أختك.
But, what was that about your sister?
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
سنة 1925 ده الحادثة الأولانية. خلينا نقول له مساء الخير يا أميري الآخر.
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
خلينا نقول له أنت مختلفة جدا بالنسبة للأخوات.
So you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, detective. Not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you?
هي لازم تقعد تبعزقنا؟ أقول لها معلش ذاكرتي ضعيفة.
Honestly, he probably has, but I forget.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian, as is your sire.
كيف حصلت على هذا المال الذي نحتفل به؟
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
كيف حصلت على هذا الحفل؟
How you became prince, or should I say, one of 2 princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
لا يمكن أن يكون الأمر سهلا.
Sounds like it might have involved knives and ultimatums, am I right?
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more.
هل أنت تحب سيدي؟
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
إنه لا أنا أستطيع التلاعب. إذا تم ارتكاب جريمة فأنا رجلك.
Well, if there's a crime committed, I'm your man. To solve it, I mean. Not to cause it.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why.
الكارثة طرز مهمة.
Might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
I needed to catch up with everyone before I faced the music.
ده قائد الشرطة.
While I did enjoy a party, I
وده
wasn't one for
الضابط.
drinking in company. No more than with one other tasty guest at any.
أنا أكلم الراجل ده.
Evening. You're Isaac, right? Pleasant night.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please. Pardon me.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to talk to.
Why?
متفاجئ برؤيتك
I'm
هنا.
surprised to see you here. I heard you don't get out much.
Yes.
هل تستمتع بهذه الحفلات؟
You don't strike me as the type of fella who lives it up at the weekend. You enjoy these parties?
No.
ماذا عن
It seems both
أمرائنا؟
our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are in good spirits. Some
رد قصير قوي.
two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found precious few instances of it being attempted before. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our princes seem to be the exception. They have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke. Rosalind thought it crass.
دعونا نقدم أنفسنا.
Though I've heard of you.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodlines sired by Gideon Hall. A dog who will never let go of a bone. They call you only Fabian, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique.
Very well. You are Fabian, and I am Isaac.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
رأيك
So
في
what do you think
الأخوات؟
of our princes? Just between you and me.
They benefit each other in ways outsiders can't always see. Without both of them, Seattle would be in turmoil. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but I think she is misunderstood. Not everyone enjoys being the center of attention.
Might I ask what brings you here?
The princes asked me to come, so I came. I am their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research, I remember. They find it useful to have me on hand. Kindred of my clan are not well suited to such events, but I will step into the light when requested.
I get it. No one wants to outshine the hosts.
Indeed.
I gotta say, I do find Nosferatu an interesting riddle. Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can pick your brains? I'd like to learn more about your folk, about your role in the Camarilla. I hope that ain't too forward.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge, so long as it is reciprocated.
Excuse me, would you?
I'll be here.
خليني أكلم القائد. في حد هنا أكيد أكلمه. أكلم القائد بعد كده أكلم. لا خليني أكلم بتاع البار.
Well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private. Am I right?
هقول له يسعدني رؤيتك
Good
عادي.
evening to you, Fletcher. Swell to see you here.
You're in an expansive mood, Detective? I hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather keen party favors along shortly. Excellent vintage.
كان حفلا
This is
رائعا.
quite the shindig. Very intimate.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The deserving and the delicious, as it were. Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, sorcerers, and sleuths. They're useful, to be sure, but they lower the tone. Don't you agree? Oh, do forgive me. I completely forgot who I was talking to for a moment there. What must you think of me?
The
عن
sisters,
الأميرات.
the princes. They make quite the impression.
Oh, don't they just? Power, old sport, is a heady pheromone. It makes the delightful delectable and the harlot wholesome. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma, nor even rent it for a night.
أميران غير
It's mighty
عادي.
uncommon to have co-princes like this. Having never lived elsewhere, I wouldn't know.
Almost unheard of. Power sharing is an art, but they seem as thick as thieves, and they do manage it. Some speculate a blood bond, but I don't give credence to idle gossip.
A blood bond? I don't think I know that.
Oh, ask the little book girl about it. Her clan are the ones for that kind of malarkey.
كيف حال العمل؟
Business. I hear the chink of coins and the clink of bottles.
You know, prohibition's been a boon, an absolute boon. Mortals crave nothing more than forbidden fruit. Rosalind and Lou take their cut, of course, but the coffers are swelling. It's hardly a chore to pay that tax. We have a few rivals to put down. Easily dealt with. People know we have capable hands at the wheel.
بيقول لي capable hands.
Capable hands? There's a history then.
You must know it, Detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire, the city's death and rebirth. I admire someone who has the guts to take direct action, don't you? I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know their city. Just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find in dark places.
I'll leave you to it.
Have a drink, Detective. Let your hair down.
ماشي خلينا نكلم هيكتور.
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time. You just missed me doing the Charleston. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play. A foothold to gain or a score to settle. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No one's above that, no matter who they are. Got it? So, do a few rounds, bump gums, get to know them all a little better. Forewarned is forearmed. You never know who you'll face tomorrow.
من هؤلاء الناس؟
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I avoid? What makes them all tick?
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Lou calls it a family. The sisters and all their messed up cousins. And it's a family business. The court runs on money as much as blood. Mortals will pay a pretty penny for any vice, and more if it's outlawed. Fletcher runs the booze. Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon handles the gambling. And Lou herself's been the Madam of Seattle for decades. Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought Gideon had it right, getting someone in the PD.
Fletcher spoke about the Great Fire. Said it was more than a pot of glue on a stove. So what happened?
Before your time and mine, but the way I hear it, the old prince got caught up in some antediluvian cult. Wanted to break our chains, raise up the modern vampire, treat the mortals as cattle, drive a truck through the traditions. Lou and Rosalind, they understood that if you keep your stock sweet, you'll get more milk out of them, right? Burned out the cult wholesale. Their sire along with it. That's how I read it at any rate. I would not raise it with the sisters.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. Knew the whole Cross and Rebar thing was familiar. Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to start a panic. But doesn't this sound to you like the work of Santiago?
Who?
Ah, come on, Fabian. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? Or hunter, depending on where you stand? Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll fill you in.
So, another year, huh?
What do I care? What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go to church? Counting off the years when you're immortal. What's the point? It's just a number.
See you around.
Sure.
ماشي، اروح اكلم جدعون ده ولا جديون.
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you out, which I guess is a good sign. You know Sophia, of course.
We've not actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
What are you working
يعني
on?
نسأل أسئلة بالترتيب كده.
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabian about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listened to an orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not shackled to the telegraph.
But then
اختراع الهاتف.
with a little equipment in their garage, and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Well, that's the most alarming thing I've heard in a long time.
Exactly. Completely terrifying.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
I passed an entire night on it. Absolutely devilish.
Wasn't it just? It was "id" as a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes. Completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Same old, same old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans came spilling out. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose, but truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with, so we can protect ourselves. And a little less time,
Posing in ballrooms? Very true, my dear. Disappointing, but not surprising.
I was joined with Fletcher, and, well, to be frank, he doesn't think much of either of you.
My dear boy, we may all be bloodsuckers, but Fletcher is a leech. He doesn't value you unless he can ride around on your shoulders like the parasite he is.
Gideon's insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Sophia's razor-sharp intellect makes us all feel like dullards.
I think maybe my tendency to put both feet in my mouth is what annoys them.
Oh, I hear you. I'm always giving myself a swift kick in the teeth. Sophia, I hear you're the person to ask about blood bonds.
Heard the rumors about the sisters, have you?
Well, a blood bond happens when a kindred drinks the vitae of another kindred 3 times, under special circumstances. Once the bond has taken hold, the drinker will be irrevocably attached to the regnant. absolute loyalty. Infatuation, even. It's a dangerous practice. Most kindred believe fostering such obsession is foolish. But I suppose it might explain why our two princes seem to get along.
Then who would have bonded whom?
It could be mutual. If both kindred bond in such a
اوه
way,
الاتنين شربوا دم
then
بعض
both
يعني.
are bound together. Some call it a blood wedding.
You have met Lou Graham. The idea that she would bind herself to anyone is utter claptrap.
Is there anything I should, be aware of?
Actually, now you mention it, yes, a little morsel for you. Our friend Hector, I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
I should do the rounds.
A pleasure.
Yes, of course, of course.
I couldn't
ما
keep
يقعدوا
you waiting all
يشقطوني
night.
لبعض.
Time to head up to face her. Can we talk, boss?
You got something interesting?
You're worried about someone. A girl. Can I ask what's up?
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm working the Masquerade.
خليني اقول له انا عايز اساعدك.
Alright, just don't lay that spooky mouth shit on me. Look, if it becomes a thing, maybe you'll hear about it. But for now, I have nothing to tell you.
I'll be back.
Tread carefully.
خلينا نرجع لده.
Do you need something?
Sorry to disturb you.
خلينا نسأل عن عبادة
I heard
كندر.
tell of a cult here in Seattle before the fire. You know anything about that?
I believe you referred to the whispers of Sabbat presence in the city. Properly, you should call them a sect, not a cult.
Huh. Sounds a bit sorta, French.
The forcible dismantling of Camarilla power structures, the destruction of our antediluvian masters as they see them, the open domination of the vampire over the mortal, free of shackles such as the Masquerade, loyalty, meritocracy, the rejection of traditional hierarchies.
So what do they sect about, or cult about, or whatever the right word is?
They bind themselves together with rituals using blood sorcery and mixing their vitae to create mass blood bonds. All kinds of dark, unsavory practices.
Scratch that. Sounds like Pioneer Square on a Friday night.
نعرف عن سانتياغو.
What can you tell me about Santiago?
The Hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade. Little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts, hence the name. It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest and most ancient factions of hunters of the supernatural. If he is indeed such a zealot, he believes himself to be a
ده فان هيلسينج ده ولا ايه؟
Christ.
Jesus.
Yes, that one.
I'll be right back.
Thank you for speaking to me.
طيب انا كده اتكلمت مع كل الناس. طبعا مخدتش بالي من اللقطة دي. ده البار يعني. المفروض اطلع اكلم لو واختها. ماشي احنا شفنا لو قدامنا بس اتأكد ان اوضتهم ما فيهاش حاجة. ماشي.
Mistress Liu, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
ماذا احصل عليه ان ساعدت؟
I'm new to this whole court business, as you know, but I'm given to understand that there's a quid pro quo in these matters.
You mean to say you're not blindly obedient, but need a reward? How about a debt owed to you by both myself and Rosalind?
احتاج الى
I
تفاصيل.
would need something more concrete than that.
When I haven't even told you what the task is yet? We can discuss details with my sister later.
ماذا
What do you want me to
تحتاج؟
look into, Mistress Liu? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I put at your door.
Mine?
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
أي أسماء؟
Any names, faces, any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it.
Now, if we can just...
أختها؟ أوه.
My sister!
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started.
يعني هو اللي قتل أختها؟ إيه ده؟
Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the Prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say about your memories?
Huh. Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case? That is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
أوه. طيب الحلقة الجاية إن شاء الله نعدي على التلات مهمات الجانبية، بعد كده نطلع على المهمة الرئيسية لريونج. وبس كده تكون خلصت حلقتنا. الصراحة الموضوع مريب، بيتوه، في معلومات كتير، القصة بنحاول نربطها ببعض، مش عارفين برضو السكة اللي احنا ماشيينها دي هتوصلنا لفين، احنا كده ماشيين صح ولا لا. خلونا نحاول نفهم كده ونربط الأحداث ونشرحها في أول الفيديو الجاي، واشوفكم إن شاء الله الحلقة الجاية وفي فيديوهات تانية، وأقول لكم سلام.